Welcome back to Minstead Lodge, the walled garden, and it's time for stage 3 of planting our lovely tomato plants. As you remember, a few weeks ago we grew some tomatoes, Gardener's Delight from seed, and then I showed you how to pot them on. And now I'm going to show you a variety of ways to plant them outside so that we can have some lovely tomatoes, Gardener's Delight, which are a cherry tomato, in probably early September. So, our first idea would be a pot, and a lot of people have been asking how much space does a tomato need. So tomatoes are very hungry plants, so the bigger pot you can give them the better really. So for those people at home that have got a pot like this and got 4 tomatoes in, it's too many. So this is the first one. This is like a normal pot that you would generally find in the sort of back garden somewhere, and we're going to put 1 tomato into this. 2 seconds. I forgot to show you the stars of the show. So these are the tomatoes that we grew only 4 weeks ago, those Gardener's Delight, and they're growing on lovely. So I take 1 tomato and I'm going to plant it into this pot. Make a nice hole. You can bury these quite deep, like I've shown you before, so quite deep into the pot, and then to firm it in around, give it a bit of support. And the other question was asked was, this is a cordon tomato, so you need to pinch all the side shoots that grow at the leaf axis. So there's none here at the moment, but you can see they're starting, and then the flowers will come from the stems. This has got no flowers on at the moment, but will have very shortly. So then equally, we would need to support this tomato, like so. And I'm very fortunate to have a tape gun, but you can tie them with string just as easily, but not as quickly. And then I would water that in, plenty of water. And the idea is to keep these watered, well watered throughout the summer. Don't let them dry out, but don't let them dry out then give them a massive water. It's just the idea is to keep them damp all the time. It'll stop the fruits cracking. And then that is one idea. So this can be left outside in a sunny place, preferably a sunny place, no good in the shade. You won't have no ripe tomatoes. Our second idea, which I've sort of prepped already, these are easy to get hold of obviously, is grow bags. And grow bags, it does say to plant 3 in a grow bag, but I think you're pushing your luck a little bit on that. So what I do, I cut a grow bag in half with a scissors or a knife, whatever you've got, stand them on their end, and then I plant 1 tomato in each bag, and then I stake it like that, and then you've got to make some small drain holes at the bottom so they don't get waterlogged. So there's one I've done, but I'll just plant another one. And again, I would leave them into full sun again and let them grow on from there. So just take a tomato, fantastic roots on it, bury it quite deep again in the grow bag. And of course at the end of the season you could tip your empty grow bag onto your borders, enrich your soil, and you know, dispose of your plastics. I shouldn't really be encouraging using plastics really this day and age, but there you go. It was just to show you an example. I'd rather use reusable pots really, but there you go. So that's it, it's as simple as that. And equally, if you've got any spare room in your borders, like we've got this raised bed, I'm going to plant the rest of my tomatoes in this raised bed. So, they need to be about 30 to 40 centimetres apart. And I'm going to plant these 2 in a row. So I'm digging a nice hole for them. Good soil. pop it in. Again, doesn't matter that you're planting a bit deeper. You can see this one on carefully. This one has definitely got a side shoot. So that side shoot needs pinching out. And I'm going to place a cane by the side of it. I'm going to support it. And just for different ideas, there's one idea of watering. It's like the plant next to it. You can make a watering platform for it. So you can dig a hole by the side of the roots, place a pot in, and then when you water, you can water into the pot and that'll go straight to the roots. But that's just a bit of extra fun if you want to do it, really. I mean, it's okay to water around the plant, it's no problem at all. So I'll just show you again. So about 30 to 40 centimeters away, plenty of space. These are in full sun almost all day. So hopefully at the end of August I'm going to show you some nice tomatoes, cherry tomatoes that we're able to eat, to show that it's a success. And you can also send the photos in of your tomatoes. Send them to info@minstedtrust.org.uk and we'll be very happy and pleased to see all your photos. So there's another cane. They all need supporting. And they'll also need all watering in. But keep them, look after them, water them, side shoot them. Let's see your photos. Well, it'll just be so interesting if any of you have grown these, and it'll just be a little bit of show and tell. Be nice to see what your results are. And in our next movie, what I will show you, our next session, I'm going to show you some wildflowers or weeds. And I'll be giving you the common names, and then just for fun, you can look up their biological names and their uses and see what you can do with them. So until then, make sure you wash your hands, stay safe, and look after yourselves. And it's bye for now.